You're next. Oh, we have a new question.
Who's next?
Yeah, good, good. There's a reason we have this chart here. Here's a new question that you can either answer with a yes or a no, and maybe give a very brief explanation of why you do yes or no. Would you support a neighborhood's opposition to the sidewalk master plan when the tree-lined street in question has little traffic? Kelly,
okay, this
first.
sounds like an Allied Arts sidewalk question, and I will say I am totally sympathetic to the situation in Allied Arts and in many places in the city where we have little bits of sidewalk not connecting to anything. I've asked city staff to look into this, and they are currently trying to come up with an approach that would allow us to address this problem, not just in Allied Arts, but in the city. We have to treat neighborhoods equally, so equitably. I would say, I would just conclude by saying I'm very sympathetic to the problem. It is a problem, and you want to be able to maintain or dictate the look and feel of your street. But we, as a city, also can't disqualify ourselves from getting grants, transportation grants, for complete streets that will help us with the walkability and the bikeability. So we have to find a legal way to strike that balance.
Good. Catherine, your turn.
I think it depends on the neighborhood and the street, and probably requires outreach in each individual area as to what's appropriate. I know that in some areas they desperately would love to have really good sidewalks put in other areas they desperately don't want to do that, and you have to be respectful of the needs of each group. I've personally looked into one program where the utility company will quite happily build new sidewalks when they take the lines above head and take it underground. I was a little concerned about that because they then raised the utility rates to pay for that. And I didn't see where the utility rates went back down again once it was paid for. But there are a lot of different programs that are available to help people who do want the pavements. And I believe it should be, the city needs to be respectful of each neighborhood and each situation as it comes up.
Thank you. Carolyn.
I believe that the city should listen to the residents and follow to the best of their ability the direction that they need in their own neighborhoods, because only the people who live there understand what goes on in their neighborhoods. Thank you.
Okay. Ray.
I agree with Carolyn. If a neighborhood doesn't want it, I'm not going to impose it on them. People have made significant investments in their neighborhoods in this town. And if they don't want it, if we go out, we do the work with them, and they don't want it, I don't think it's the city's place to impose it on them.
Okay, Dave, what do you think?
Correct me if I'm wrong. This was a yes or no question, right?
Well, I started out. It is a yes or no. We have
everybody spent their whole minute, but I'm not going to. I am actually right there with Carolyn and Ray. I think that this is a neighborhood by neighborhood issue, and it's definitely something we should bring to council, or at least have neighborhood outreach and discuss it. So yes, I'm happy to talk about it.
Good.